Nickelback, eh? All right. You can see how this is going to start, so thank you for that. First of all, c'est un grand plaisir pour moi aujourd'hui. Mon nom est Tierney, conseiller pour le quartier de Beacon Hill Civil dans la ville d'Ottawa. But first, I want to thank Rebecca for her service to FCM as president. On behalf, yes, stand up, absolutely. So on behalf of the board and table officers, I really appreciate the leadership that you've brought to this role at FCM. I'd also like to recognize our past presidents who are here for our 125th celebration anniversary of this conference. Please stand and give them a round of applause, everybody. Now everyone's standing. You're all past presidents. Congratulations. And lastly, but most importantly, I want to recognize the families that make it possible to do what we do as municipal leaders. With our ever-changing schedules, the town hall meetings that go on 2 hours extra long, the grocery store trips that turn into a 3-hour tour, you put up with a lot. And to my wife, Jenny, you've been beside me the entire time, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you today, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's my honor to take the role of President of the Federation of Canadian Municipalities. Ever since I started with FCM 15 years ago, I knew this organization is something I believed in, and I wanted to contribute to. I'm honored to be taking this role at a defining moment for Canada. We all know the pressures Canadians are under right now: community safety, housing, infrastructure, affordability, and uncertain trade and climate concerns. These are real changes that are showing up in communities every single day. But it's very critical as municipal leaders that we are the ones that people turn to. We don't have the luxury of stepping back. We are the front lines. And right now, the responsibility has never been so great. The challenges I've seen for 16 years as a councillor are unprecedented. But many of you have been proudly serving your communities for even longer. These days, we are far more than potholes and light bulbs. We've seen prime ministers come and go. We've seen the relationships with the United States shift from a very strong partnership to tariff and trade tensions. But one thing has always stayed very constant. FCM's been the uniting force. Steady, engaged, focused on our communities. And for me, that commitment is personal. This means my job, present, coast to coast to coast, is exactly what I have to keep doing. This year alone, I've been to Alberta 5 times, and don't make me pick the favorite spot in Alberta, please. No, I'm not going to do it. Hannah, Nickelback. I've visited municipalities across the country. On behalf of FCM, I've spent time in the United States speaking to American leaders on a regular basis because those relationships do matter. Getting out there, talking with community leaders, directly learning the facts on the ground, something you can't learn in a video call. In my role as a table officer, I learned that this makes this organization very special. This is a place where people can come together even if we don't agree. But here's the thing. When it comes to FCM, we're all pulling in the same direction. As our CEO, Carol Saab, said on Friday, unity is not pretending that everyone has the same experience. Unity means hearing each other clearly. It's about building a country where every community sees itself in the future. That is what local leaders do every day. This is the power of municipal leadership, and it's something Canada needs right now. Across this country, including right here in Alberta, we know there's strong views about the future, about identity, about fairness, about opportunity. Those conversations matter. But what I've seen time and again is municipal leaders are uniquely positioned to bring people together. If we have a superpower, it's the ability for us to find common ground, to focus on solutions and not division. As your president, I will devote myself to practical solutions to make people's lives better. I said it was an honor to serve as FCM president, but I'm also honored to serve as a president from the City of Ottawa, the first one in 80 years, especially that we're celebrating the 125th anniversary of FCM. Now, that makes it even more important to deliver for you. And I plan to use Ottawa, my hometown, to do exactly that. MPs, cabinet ministers, senators, they're going to be hearing from me a lot. In fact, I'm not doing my... Thank you. In fact, I'm not doing my job properly if I don't hear them whispering, "Oh God, here comes Tim again." Because whether it's testifying at a parliamentary committee, at a reception in a restaurant, or even seeing them on the street, I'm going to keep raising our priorities. One, make sure it's absolutely clear how much municipalities do to support Canadians. Two, I'm going to remind them that municipalities need real partnerships. If they're going to keep this best country in the world, the best place in the world to work and play and live, they need to actually make sure we're real partners at the table. And three, and the most important, is to make sure they understand we need stable, predictable funding. And while I'm based in Ottawa, I commit to you, I'll be focused on the needs of the entire country, not just Ottawa. Now, together as a national force, we know Canadians are most concerned about many things. We need to build more housing. We need, and I've heard this all convention long, we need to invest in infrastructure that supports growing municipalities. We need safer communities. We need to build on FCM's progress, like how we pushed for bail reform. We need, yeah, you can clap for that. We need to make sure communities have a resilient infrastructure in the face of the climate change, and also include leveraging what we do really well, the Green Municipal Fund, because Canadians' success depends on our community. And it's that simple. And really, what motivates me for doing that, I can say, it's personal. Yes, I've been working as a councillor for years now, but my wife Jenny and I are very proud grandparents now. Thank you. I know she's watching at home. Our 3-month-old granddaughter, Tierney Elizabeth Way, really is, it really makes me think about the future even more, and I can tell you, it really changes everything, how you look at life. It's not only about today, it's about the future we're building for the next generation. And that responsibility is real to me, and it keeps me going every single day. Now, my door will always be open, and you can always find me in any way. You may have to text me because I might be chasing down a politician or two in Ottawa, but I'm always available for you. Now, we're at the point where being united as Canadians means more than ever. FCM will continue to unify and connect our communities. And a message to all orders of government is that there is, they like to say there's only one taxpayer. But yet I find, in 16 years of being elected, I have not found one person that can tell me how much federal property taxes they pay. I can't find one person that can tell me how many provincial taxes they pay. But like all of you, I find people all the time that will tell me to the penny how much in municipal property taxes they pay. It is in Canada's interest to work together, though. Being able to rely on each other and work together is what gives us strength. That includes building and maintaining strong, respectful relationships and valuing the vital importance of our French language and our French language-speaking communities. It's going to be a very busy year for FCM, but what I can tell you is I'm ready. I'm ready to serve you, because for 125 years, municipal leaders have stepped up, adapting, building, and leading together. And now it's coming to the point where the road to success runs through municipalities. I hope you give me the opportunity to build that future together with you. Friends, in closing, I'm going to give you my full list. I'm going to be different. You have my word. Thank you very much. Merci. And I really appreciate this honor. Thank you, everybody. Is that okay?